YouTubers, and welcome to another episode of the vlogs. This is Henley Royal Regatta Day 2 here in Henley once again. So day 2 for us, still no racing, but the ladies' plate does start today. There's 2 races today that kick off the ladies' plate, and a bunch of other events like the Diamonds and the Reminum all start today as well. But first things first, today we've got to go get paddling on the water. Hopefully it's not too busy, there's not too much of a queue at the start line. So let's get to it. Made it to the crew room. Here in the crew room, we've got our breaded egg toast today to fuel up after the session. Lovely paddling, not too busy, but there was a long old queue at the start line, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, I've got no time, no patience for that sort of stuff.
No patience for queuing?
No, well, I'm British and I'll queue, but I hate it when people just jump straight past.
Oh wow, there's something going on there. But as we do every day after paddling, but before racing, we have to relax, reserve energy, and focus on what we're going to do in the race. So let's do that. And after fueling up, we've made it outside of the club here in the Leander car park, and it's very, very busy. The Leander car park gets passed over to the stewards because it is actually a stewards car park, and it is a competitor's car park. But it is full, and usually is, because it's so close to the action, so we have to go find our car somewhere. But like I said, we're trying to chill out, we're trying to relax, so maybe getting out of Henley to find somewhere to just chill out and relax. And we have made it back to the house. We're sitting outside with some fuel, because remember, food is fuel. And I find this bit of racing quite difficult personally, because we're preparing to race, but we only have, so where the taper is fully kicking in, so you have plenty of energy to go do stuff, but you're not supposed to go do stuff so you can keep the energy for the actual important stuff, the racing itself. So you kind of have to just sit and sort of twiddle your thumbs, even though you want to like go out and do a marathon, but not quite. So it's just sitting, chilling out, relaxing, watching the races obviously, because the coverage on YouTube has been absolutely amazing. And it just keeps sort of getting better and better every year. When they first put the videos on YouTube, it made sort of the accessibility of the actual regatta itself just much easier. Unfortunately, it started after, so I think it was 2014 it was started, so not all, so you can't really go back much, well, you can't go back further than that and say I raced in this race. Like when I raced in 2013, I like saying this is what happened in that race, but we can't go back and confirm what I said, because we ended up doing the record to, or tying the records to Barry and Foley or something like that, but they got broke last year. But I'm rambling on because I'm just trying to get some energy out there without actually spending too much energy. But I want to see if I can get a little bit of footage from the regatta again and show you guys the regatta itself while I'm not there. So let's get to it.
Squeeze off, you can hear the concerts there. Squeeze. Power comes in. Let's see if Scott's managed to cope with this.
Going for them with these tailwind conditions, because it'll suit those guys.
It's set up for them. That's certainly the first half of the race. I'm not so sure about the second half of the race, but certainly the first. That little tailwind coming around the island.
Well, obviously going to want to eke out a little bit more of breathing space, maybe a bit more clear water. Nice shot from above there. See that synchronisation of this German crew.
Yeah, Give us your technical read there, and the umpires intervening. And where are they going? Thames Rowing Club and Leander Club have come all the way across. Now they're going to have to stall, and that's going to slow their progress right up. That could be very costly because they were only a length point line. That line booms to the right. The crew from Newcastle University and Itchen are hurting, and they're going to have to make a final move. There's probably still about 15 strokes to the line. There's still some time for something to happen as the crew.
So coming through towards the end of the enclosures, Newcastle University.
And we're watching some of the highlights here in the house while we have some of the guys here that are racing in the Brit this afternoon at some point. So good luck to the lads here this evening. Later at 6:40, but I think the vlog might be out after that. So good luck / well done / commiserations.
No, we're going to win.
We're gonna win! And obviously, so I'm just chilling out, but George in the background, you can hear him on the air getting his diesel engine going. Oh yeah! And still in the house. Like I said, trying to conserve energy, not trying to do anything that will take anything away unnecessarily from the energy that I want to have tomorrow during our first race down the track in Henley Royal Regatta 2019. Watching the racing this afternoon, there was a ladies' plate race that decided who we will race tomorrow between Oxford Brooksby and East India. East India won that race, so that's who will be racing tomorrow. We don't know the time that we'll be racing tomorrow until the schedule comes out after racing today. So stay tuned to Henley Royal Regatta website and the social media channels in Henley Royal Regatta to see when the races are. So if you're interested when we're racing, that will be out later tonight. And then what we will do from that information, we'll decide what we're doing. So if it's a later race, we'll decide if we want a pre-paddle, and if it's an earlier race, we'll also decide if we want a pre-paddle and all that. And then you kind of schedule your day once you've got those timings done. But now, what do I do tonight? Before race day, fuel up properly, get something that I like to eat. So I'm probably just going to have something quite bland, just so I know that it's not going to affect me tomorrow, but also quite a lot of fuel. So just simple things like pasta or rice or potatoes and chicken, just simple things to cook. And so I know that my body will use that energy tomorrow, because the fuel that you have in your body now for the next day will most likely affect your energy stores tomorrow. Not necessarily the food that you take in tomorrow will affect your energy stores for tomorrow. So it's quite important for the fuel that you're putting in. I'm not saying carb loading or anything. I'm just saying your energy, your glycogen stores, etc. will be fueled by sort of tonight's and today's food rather than tomorrow's food, when it's more just keeping it topped off. But that will be it for today's video, Yam Squad. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And as always, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button. And we'll see you tomorrow during race day at Henley Royal Regatta. Oh yeah!